Welcome to a new year. It's 2025 and we made it bigger, better, and bolder. I mean, you've got to look and feel like what you want. Don't look like your problems, I always tell you. But welcome to the new year. It's good to have you in 2025. You're alive. Let's start there. Let's celebrate that. And welcome. You know what, January used to scare me, and I guess for a lot of you it still does. The anxiety of vision boards, goal lists. You should achieve this in 6 months. You can achieve this in 2 weeks. Resolutions. Do you know your purpose? It's so overwhelming when everywhere you turn, everyone is trying to make you feel like run, run, run. Let's go, let's go. So I wanted to do the opposite. I didn't want to come to YouTube and give you the same thing of here's how you set your goals, here's how you do it. These are the 5 ways. No, 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 no. I want us to relax and take it easy because if you pace yourself, you can actually get the success that you need. I love to use the word consistency. In fact, that's my word of the year. Are you into that thing where you get the word of the year that sort of guides you into what you're going to be doing the entire year? For me, consistency is the word. I don't want to be the perfect person. I want to be a consistent person because I've seen what small by small, bit by bit gets for me. So even if it's vlogs, be consistent at doing it. If it's the content, be consistent. If it's self-care, be consistent. If it's loving someone, be consistent. Don't be perfect. Nobody wants perfection. People just want to be able to know what it will be like, to be able to predict that they can love you a certain way, to be able to predict that they can trust you, to be able to predict the professionalism you'll bring to the table. So consistency is a magical word, and that's my word of 2025. You might have noticed a couple of changes. So the other thing to reflect on for the new year that's coming in for me is standards. I wanted to set standards quite high, not for anybody else, but for myself. I've kept coming in telling you, it has to start with you. And if you want people to treat you a certain way, treat yourself a certain way. And I sat down and told myself, what will be different in 2025? If I've been going by and get some form of success, some form of winning, but now I want to win in a grand way, to be successful in a grand way, to experience life in a grand way, to get a quality of life that's so different. I have to do things a bit differently because the form of insanity is when we do things the same way and expect different results. That's be crazy. So I thought to myself, I'll be the things that I've been telling myself all day, the Pinterest boards, yeah, that I've been keeping saying I'll be more feminine. I will learn to do this. I will learn to dress like this. I will learn to... I said, Flavia, this is the year. This is the year to stop dreaming and start doing. Because dreams, those we can do for years and years and never get off our butts to actually do it. So I thought I've been preaching to try and do something new. I want to be a lot more feminine this year. I thought it doesn't hurt to go on the ladder of success and achieve and to take care of the family and to take care of yourself. You can still be feminine in all of that. So I'm going to try and discover what that means for me. So maybe it's makeup today and the nails done and the flowery pinky dress today, but maybe tomorrow it's something else. What's it like to be a woman who's winning? What's it like to be a woman who's balancing family, and the career space and your passions? What does that look like? I want to explore my highest potential. I want to look back one day and tell Flavia, I'm like, you tried. Not even just try, you did your best. I don't want to have half things. This is not the year to have half things. In fact, I was telling myself, Flavia, there's been so many opportunities that have come to you and it looks like you've won, but even all of us might lie to you, but you always know that it's within you to be bigger. It's within you to do bigger, but you always hold yourself back. This year, I told myself the monster that is imposter syndrome, telling myself I don't belong in the rooms I mean. But am I the one? Will I be worthy? Am I talented enough? Am I skilled enough for that? Will I be able to do that? Those questions are being thrown out. They're staying in the last year. This is there when whatever opportunity comes to me, I believe it's meant for me. And I will do it to my best. If I don't know, I will ask, I will learn. Imposter syndrome is not going to live here. The standards are going to be high. And the reason why I'm starting with myself, you cannot expect someone else to understand standards if you haven't set them. Set them and be consistent. The word I used in the beginning, be consistent. So I'll let you know what I'm doing. One of the things I told myself, Flavia, if you're not going to be able to maintain, for example, hair, don't go for like crazy hairstyles. Like I think you remember there's a time I cut my hair. This is like last year or the other year. Yeah, in fact, my hair. If you go a few vlogs back, you'll see. And it's like, oh, it's a pixie cut, it's cute, and it's nice. It was nice. I was trying to be feminine, but what I had missed is that I was going for something that everybody was doing, but I couldn't maintain. I wasn't going to be consistent. So this time I picked the femininity that I can be consistent with. I can get somebody home to do my nails. I can usually go into a salon and an hour later I'm out and the nails are done. They don't even have to be, press-ons or acrylics or that, as long as they're neat and clean. That I can be consistent about. That I can maintain. A self-care routine doesn't have to be so complicated, doesn't have to be 9 steps. If I can maintain 2 steps, I want to be consistent with that. Sometimes it's as easy as just soap and charm. What's a charm? Like a loofah. Sometimes it's as simple as that, but you're consistent with your showering. Sometimes lip gloss and not lipstick, but you can be consistent. That's better than someone who has a full face bit once and then for the next 3 months, zero. Mm-mm. Would rather your lip gloss, you do your lip gloss consistently. Perfume, I really like scents, but because I have a bit of allergies, like every time there's some strong scent, I'm not able to stay around. So if you buy yourself a really nice subtle scent, invest, have a mini one, have it in your bag because it matters to you to smell good. You can be consistent with that. Get a hand cream, take care of the things you can see, your hands, your face, take care of the inner to out. Set standards for yourself, on what you look like, but in simple ways. Don't go drastic on things you can't maintain. From standards, it's bringing me into the look and feel. Because I told myself, you cannot reset who you want to be in 2025 and you don't reset what you see first. When you pass a mirror and you look and you're like very proud of what you see, that adds something to you. It adds some confidence. It adds some power and adrenaline for you to go and do more. And I told myself, I need to like how I look like. I need to be comfortable wearing a dress or jeans or whatever it is. I don't want to be feeling like I've made it work. This is not there to make it work. This is there to real do. This is there to enjoy, walk gracefully, walk like you're happy. And you should be happy. So I think the Baganda say, oh, this is not there to just patch it. No, 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 no. This is the year to do what you want to do. And for example, health wise, I want to be able to reach a certain weight goal, to feel fit, to be able to sleep better, to be able to like my body and all of that stuff. And that will come. But because I'm going back to my word consistency, I've told myself, rather buy a rope at home, skip. It's fun. I can do it with Liam, and he will laugh about it. And meanwhile, I'm exercising. I don't want to count steps anymore. You see this watch. It will tell me you've done 5,000 steps or 10,000. That's caution. Measure your calories. I have a reminder on my phone that tells me, please drink water. And I'm like, that's pressure. I know out of last year, I don't like pressure in that way because I end up not being consistent. So I told myself, when you thirst, make a good decision. Drink water. After drinking a glass of water, if you still want to drink it, but you make the first good decision to drink at least a glass of water. Not, I must drink 5 liters of water. Now you have your Stanley Cup, it's full of water, but you've only drunk a little bit because aesthetics. People must see you. Me, I prefer to do than to pretend to do. So I've told myself, even fitness wise, what you can do, you do. If it is skipping a walk for 20 minutes, you take it for 5 minutes, you do it. Don't be under pressure to look a certain way quickly just to prove to the world. What you can be consistent in, you do that. If it's drinking water, if it's taking tea and eliminate sugar, and that's the best you can do for yourself health wise, do that. Yeah, that's good enough. Don't be the people who have to do something drastically, lose weight 10 kgs. I'm telling you things you know. You've been in this bad diets, you know. It's on, off. But me, I want consistency. So I'll pace myself, I'll take it slow until I get to the body I want, and I'll hand it. And the beauty about consistency is because it's become a lifestyle, you've taken it slow. It's easy to maintain. Yeah, in fact, I think we should add the second one on top of consistency as maintain. So anyway, I've talked to you about the sort of things I'm thinking of for the new year, where my mind is for the new year. I've talked to you about the word of the year, which is consistency. The second is standards. Have standards for yourself this year. You can't go less than. You can't be less than. And this worked also. The third is to pace yourself, because in as much as you want to have standards, in as much as you want to do something, what can you maintain? What can you actually do and maintain? Because the more you were able to achieve, even if it's this small, gives you the confidence to keep trying. Okay. And the final thing that I want to share with you in terms of, personal strategy to win is to surround yourself with the right people. I think this has been dropped here and there in different vlogs and by different motivational speakers, and even by me. I keep telling you, circle matters. But it really does. It really, really does. Sometimes even the people we love the most are not the best environment for our growth. I want you to be very intentional this year. I'm not saying go and start shooting down everybody who's not good for you. But by the way, have I told you this before? Sometimes you're the bad person. Sometimes you're the one who needs to check yourself. But that's for another day. But I want you to be very intentional which energy you let in. Get the women or men, about 3 or 4, or even if 2, you are there that every time you need to make a big step, they're the people you call for advice. If it's a professional space, have your people and say, when I'm going to make a professional move or career move, or move from a job to a business, do this. These are the 3 people or 2 people, or even one person who I go to for advice. That person should be, of course, well skilled in what you're trying to ask them. They should have years of experience, because that means they've gone through years, they know the good and the bad. And that person should be someone you trust. And that person should be someone who has your best interest at heart. Sometimes they are a stranger. They're not your parent, they're not your family member, they're not your best friend. Have that circle of advisors. They're very, very important. Why? Because now you're not running to your best friend to ask her about business. She doesn't understand business. And now you are hurt because she gave you very bad advice and your business is falling apart. It's your fault. You have the wrong circle of advisors. So get your board this year. Who are the people? It's your personal life. Who do you run to for marital advice? Who do you run to for relationship advice? It doesn't have to be your pastor. My God, cannot look outside of that. You can get somebody who has your best interest at heart. Somebody who probably likes the unit of marriage, who cares for it. Those are the people who should advise you, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It would be very good for you to be intentional on people this year. I am. And I hope you are too. So this year, I really wanted us to set the pace of how we're going to do things. So in the next coming vlogs, I'm going to share with you, for example, the book that changed my life last year. You're going to tell me Atomic Habits. That one changed my life like 3 years ago. So I've been telling you about it. But this one is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. So look out for that in the next weeks. I'm also going to be sharing with you those simple things you can do to achieve. What are those 1, 2, 3 things that if you master, you're going to get ahead this year? I'm really going to enjoy this, and I hope you are too. Please share with me in the comment section what you're looking forward to doing or changing or thinking of in this new year. Otherwise, welcome to 2025.